Hello, everybody. It's been a while. I'm currently in the Evergreen State, Washington State, where, as you can see in the background, a lot of trees, I believe the right term is fir trees. The general species is conifers. I am here as a tourist, and since I'm living the tourist life, I intentionally wanted to look a certain way. My beard grow, more than usual. Heck, I could even let my hair down, and you'll understand why later. Should have brought my brush. I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I feel everybody should be doing because it would improve our relationships with each other as a society, as a culture, as a society, as a global civilization. So I came back here from Romania, my birth country, in January. Today is May 6th, 6th, 7th, 6th. May 13th, next Saturday is my birthday. Doesn't matter though. Age is just a number. It's literally how much experience you've accumulated in your lifetime. A newborn baby has zero experience in this reality. A person that's 10 years old has a lot more than a newborn, but a lot less than a 20-year-old or a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old or, exponentially higher. And you can literally just look at the experiences one has on a daily basis or weekly basis or yearly basis, but at the same time, how much of the experience one remembers forever. So, for example, last week on Tuesday, I ate I don't know what, but I remember years ago when I ate a specific food at a specific location that was delicious because it was a special moment. See, the experience and the food itself is just kind of like an anchor point to that event. One of the details describing what happened. Perhaps also the people around mattered, or the conversations that were taking place, or whatever concert. In the end, it all ties down to the subject I really want to talk to you about, which is feeling the energy around you. How to feel the energy around you. Now, being here surrounded by nature, at this point in time, I have no stress, no worries, no cares in the world, really. It's just me and the nature and the noises of the birds chirping, or if a deer or some other animal is moving around, rustling the leaves or whatever. It's a very beautiful moment if you love nature. For people that don't like nature, this is like hell. So it's all a point of view, right? A perspective. I love nature. I love life in general, and I love to have a good relationship with all those around me. For me, it's a very simple concept. I respect you as long as you respect me. In general, the moment you disrespect me, I don't want to do anything with you anymore. Now, how does disrespect manifest in the society, in our world today, since the introduction of digitalization or doing everything from home? Well, an insult can literally be when, depending on the strength of the relationship, two people have, whether it's just acquaintances or friends or a relationship or family or whatever. Things that normally happen together, but for whatever reason, some negativity comes into play. You feel that, don't you? You feel anger, which manifests as pain. It could be just mental pain, like manifesting as anger. When we're angry, we do things and we say things that we don't even realize we're actually doing or saying. It's like we lose control, right? And why is that? That's because we forget the very relationship we all have with each other. Now, yes, we are the biological body, which has certain organs like the mouth and the throat part, which creates speech. But there's also other things that create energy that is projected forward, or rather outward, because it goes in every direction like a sphere. We are a torus, remember? So this control of, or rather lack of control of energy, which usually manifests as negative, shoots outwards, and we, like, let's say there's two people and one person is shooting the energy out, the other person is going to pick up that energy, and it will be interpreted as discomfort, and that may be the start of an argument or whatever. Now, living in San Jose, Bay Area, for a while now, 2/3 of my life, I feel the stress of, like, keep in mind, it is the center of technology. All the major technological companies have their headquarters there. As a result, the technology which emits the most frequencies is always in the atmosphere. You feel it on the streets, you feel it in your car, you feel it in your house, you feel it up in the mountain, no, not mountains, hilltops. You feel it everywhere. If you look from the top of the hilltops down, you see like a layer above the city of, looks like smoke or smog, or fog, but in reality, it's the frequency grid. It's all the frequencies being emanated from all the technology. We, the people living there, are always enveloped in a bath of electromagnetic frequencies, EMFs. It messes with our minds. It messes with even our body. It disrupts our normal flow of energy. You know, especially if you have the 7 chakras in balance. By the way, if you want me to talk about that, tell me in the comments and I'll make a video about the chakras again. My understanding is far more evolved now. But ultimately, we should all try to attain the Kundalini snake effect, where the energy flow is from top to bottom and from bottom to top, which is the tree of life. So that flow of energy in the center, upwards and downwards, creates the sphere known as a torus, which is a perfect balanced body. Essentially like, what was it called, that vehicle? Flying vehicle? Starts with K. Mandala? No, not Mandala. Anywho, I forget the word right now. But, it's the vehicle of the gods, if you will. But in reality, it's the vehicle of a perfectly balanced soul with a very good understanding of the world around them. This world. Understanding what is going on, like demographics, locations, economies. Like most of us, well, not me, but most people are so self-centered that nothing that happens in the rest of the world matters. It's all about me, right? Well, if people just took a minute to look around and truly try to understand what is going on around, they'd realize what I've known for way too long, and probably many of you know for way too long. The reality is, this world is controlled and manipulated by secret societies which may or may not be of Earth origins as we know it. And we are just puppets in a large game called Earth reality. Anyways, going back to the main topic, feeling the energy around you. So our skin is alive, right? It's our largest organ. As such, every part of it is sensible to whatever is around it. Any part that is not sensible is dead. Okay, but so in general, your whole body is your whole skin is a large receptor for all that is happening around you, including energies. Keep in mind, everything is frequencies condensed into this reality. Energies manifest as emotions. We pick up the emotions, then we simply try to identify the source. Now, at this point in time, I'm hearing a chirping, a bird. Logic says if I'm curious what that bird looks like, I would follow the sign and try to pinpoint the bird, which essentially fulfills my curiosity or satisfaction, which brings me pleasure, right? Now, if at the same time I was feeling a very aggressive, dark energy, and perhaps some sounds or something aggressive, I would be picking up negative energy, and I try to identify the source. But this time, not curiosity of satisfying my pleasure, this time it's curiosity of satisfying my fear, potentially. Essentially, I choose to control the fear and fight, fight in the sense that I take a risk, but no more than necessary. I am simply trying to identify what caused my fear and determine whether it's really a danger or not. Now, let's say I start walking in the woods after I heard that feeling that dark energy and I saw a bear. I'd be like, oh shit, what the heck do I do now? Stand still, make noise, run. No, never run. You run, you automatically become prey. Keep in mind, animals feel energy too. So a bear would feel fear as, oh, that's prey. But if it feels confidence, someone that it's trying to say, do not F with me or I will F you up, regardless of our size, because they're much bigger than us, right? They will run away. Because all animals in the animal kingdom recognize man as the apex predator. I think you know now how to feel the energy around you. Now this energy can come from nature, technology, animals, people, ourselves. We are the primary. And if we don't know how to control ourselves, then all external influences will affect us. In Sanjay, I have no control over my emotions. I had no inner peace. Here I have total inner peace. So that's another thought on the environment around us, how much it can affect us, especially if we're very empathic, but also the environment we should choose to live in.